A woman who had spent years working in a big city finally couldn't take the deceit and competition anymore. She made up her mind and decided to return to her hometown to start fresh. With the help of a real estate agent, she spent $1,000 to buy this villa, which was completely overrun with weeds. While the yard was a mess, the inside of the house was surprisingly new. The problem was, since no one had been maintaining it for a long time, there was a lot of dust on the floor. The house had some basic furniture, but it just needed cleaning before she could move in. The yard, on the other hand, was a huge headache. After a week of trying to deal with it herself, the woman realized it wasn't something she could handle alone. She decided to hire a cleaning crew to take care of it, so she could move in sooner. The workers held a little ceremony before starting, and the cleaning officially began. The first thing they tackled was the entrance to the yard. It's true what they say, if you want to get rich, start by fixing the road. Seeing the workers working so hard, the woman wanted to show her appreciation, so she decided to order takeout for them. But they refused. As the cleaning progressed, they moved into the yard, where the weeds had grown wildly. It was almost impossible to step on the ground. Thankfully, the crew was very professional, and with the help of their sharp cutting tools, the job went quickly. To make sure she could move into her new home that day, the woman hired a large crew. One person was in charge of clearing the weeds, and 2 others worked to clean up the grass clippings on the ground. After hours of hard work, the yard was looking much better. It was brighter, and the view opened up. However, the ground was still dirt, and living there would be very inconvenient. Once she settled in, the woman planned to harden the ground and redesign the yard layout to her liking. The workers were now cleaning the right side of the house. The weeds here weren't as bad, and a few trees had naturally grown. She decided to keep them since they would beautify the yard. It was clear that the yard was pretty spacious, so there would be plenty of room for future renovations. She thought about planting crops in some areas. It seemed like a great idea. After several hours of non-stop cleaning, the yard was completely transformed. The clean, tidy ground and the standalone villa now looked amazing. Sunlight was finally able to shine down on the ground. The cleaning crew then moved inside the house. Since the house was only a few years old, it was still in great condition. They just had to clean the dust off the floors. That was exactly why the woman had bought this place. It was affordable, had some basic furniture, and was ready to move into as soon as it was cleaned. Once the floors were spotless, the cleaning was officially done. The yard, once overrun with weeds, had now turned into a stylish vacation villa. The modern decor made the villa look like the perfect place to live comfortably.